heights of Motown success to the depths of destitution, the turbulent career of Ron Isley took a tragic turn as the iconic frontman of the Isley Brothers found himself homeless and his life in tatters. Join us as we uncover how it happened. Losing everything. Ron Isley, the legendary vocalist of the Isley Brothers, once revealed the opulent lifestyle afforded by his fame and fortune. His smooth and captivating voice contributed to numerous chart-topping hits, establishing him as a prominent figure in the music industry. However, as destiny would have it, the man who had serenaded audiences into adoration found himself ensnared in a financial crisis that threatened to dismantle the very foundations of his existence. This decline commenced when Ron's once significant wealth, which had flourished during the zenith of his career, began to diminish at an alarming pace. His extravagant residences and cherished possessions slipped away like grains of sand. The prevailing inquiry among observers was how such a downfall could occur. The answer lay in a combination of lavish expenditures and poor financial management, which precipitated the erosion of Ron Isley's fortune. Extravagant parties, high-end fashion, and a lifestyle reminiscent of royalty exacted a heavy toll. However, the most devastating blow came in the form of mounting unpaid taxes that accumulated over the years. Consequently, the IRS intervened, showing no inclination to overlook the substantial debts. Despite his celebrity status, Ron was not immune to the repercussions of the law. The charges of tax evasion were grave, leading him down a perilous path that ultimately resulted in his incarceration. In the end, the courtroom became the setting where the ramifications of his financial decisions were starkly revealed. The singer received a prison sentence for tax evasion, marking an unexpected decline from his previously esteemed status as a chart-topping artist. The music industry observed in astonishment as one of its most revered talents confronted the grim realities of incarceration. The illustrious era of Motown appeared to fade into the past, supplanted by a challenging new phase in Ron's life. Shifting the focus from Ron's financial struggles to his extraordinary career, one enters a realm where music was paramount, and the Isley Brothers reigned supreme. Stay tuned to get more details about this. Ron's time with Isley Brothers. This was a period when Motown Records served as the nucleus of soulful melodies, with the Isley Brothers, characterized by their distinctive harmonies, standing prominently among the industry's titans. Notably, the Isley Brothers' journey commenced long before they achieved widespread recognition. Ronald, Rudolph, and O'Kelly Isley Jr. established the group in Cincinnati, Ohio during the 1950s, unaware that their path would lead them to the forefront of Motown's soulful revolution. Motown Records, the iconic Detroit-based label, became synonymous with the sound of youthful America, housing numerous musical legends. The Isley Brothers' unique sound was destined to contribute to this legacy. Their initial success was marked by the release of Shout in 1959, a track that would be forever memorialized in music history. Its infectious energy, coupled with the Isley Brothers' electrifying stage presence, propelled them to stardom. They continued to produce hits that defined an era, with songs like Twist and Shout and This Old Heart of Mine, emerging as anthems for a generation, each piece unmistakably reflecting the Isley Brothers' signature style. The music of the Isley Brothers represented a unique amalgamation of gospel, R&B, and rock and roll, appealing to diverse audiences across various demographics. Their partnership with the renowned Motown songwriting and production duo Holland Dozier Holland resulted in a series of chart-topping hits, including This Old Heart of Mine Is Weak for You, and I Guess I'll Always Love You, which firmly established their reputation as icons within the Motown legacy. As the 1960s transitioned into the 1970s, the Isley Brothers' musical style continued to adapt, incorporating elements of funk and psychedelic music. Their album 3+3 exemplified their artistic versatility and innovative spirit. This reinvention during the funk era ensured that their music remained pertinent and resonant with emerging generations. Consequently, the Isley Brothers emerged as a formidable presence not only in the United States but also on the international stage. Their timeless melodies and captivating performances transcended cultural boundaries, marking their status as global music legends. Within the rich tapestry of music, the Isley Brothers carved out a distinctive niche characterized by their harmonies, rhythms, and profound lyrical content, creating a sonic landscape synonymous with the essence of rhythm and blues. Their enduring legacy in R&B and soul music attests to their artistic ingenuity. While their Motown era secured their place in the annals of music history, the brothers remained driven by a desire to challenge conventions and explore new sonic realms, resulting in a series of soulful masterpieces. Ron Isley's smooth, silky vocals were central to these musical explorations, possessing the ability to express both vulnerability and strength, allowing each lyric to resonate with profound emotion. His voice had the capacity to evoke tears and inspire dance, often within the same composition. The 1973 album, 3+3, represented a pivotal moment in the evolution of the Isley Brothers, particularly with the introduction of younger family members such as Ron Isley, who infused the group with renewed vigor and a fresh perspective on their musical direction. This album exemplified a seamless blend of rock, funk, and R&B, resulting in a sound that was both innovative and captivating. Tracks like That Lady and Summer Breeze emerged as anthems for a generation, showcasing the Isley Brothers' remarkable ability to combine soulful melodies with intricate guitar work and engaging arrangements, distinguishing them as true visionaries in the music landscape. Their influence has reverberated well beyond their own discography, inspiring a multitude of artists, ranging from rock icons to contemporary R&B stars. The significance of their contributions to the music industry is profound, as they continually push the boundaries of what was achievable within the realms of soul and R&B. Furthermore, their live performances were nothing short of electrifying. Ron Isley's magnetic stage presence and unique vocal style ensured that each concert was a memorable event. These performances highlighted the transformative power of music, fostering a sense of unity among audiences in a collective celebration of sound. In the realms of R&B and soul, the Isley Brothers transcended the role of mere musicians, emerging as true ambassadors of their genre. Their capacity to resonate emotionally and spiritually with listeners has firmly established their legacy as legends within the art form. Beneath the veneer of fame, music, and the dazzling spotlight lies the intricate tapestry of personal narratives belonging to the Isley Brothers, individuals whose lives were as varied and captivating as the melodies they created. Ron Isley, the suave and magnetic frontman of the ensemble, possessed a life story that was both compelling and tumultuous. Hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio, he was immersed in music from an early age, with his formative experiences in gospel choirs, establishing the groundwork for his extraordinary vocal abilities. Given his family's profound musical heritage, Ron and his siblings were inevitably drawn into a life dedicated to music. Their harmonious voices were refined through years of dedication and a collective enthusiasm for crafting exquisite melodies. However, Ron's ascent to prominence was not devoid of obstacles. The complexities of fame often accompanied the pressures inherent in the music industry, which could adversely affect his personal life. The rigors of touring and the seductive nature of the limelight frequently strained relationships and tested familial ties. Consequently, Ron's life narrative became intricately linked with the music itself, as his experiences, both uplifting and challenging, found their way into the lyrics and melodies of the songs he performed. This profound personal connection resonated deeply with audiences across the globe. The Isley Brothers transcended their initial identity as a mere musical ensemble, evolving into profound storytellers who utilized their artistry to express the complexities of human experience, encompassing both joy and sorrow. Their remarkable ability to forge deep connections with their audience served as a testament to the genuineness of their musical expression. However, Ron's individual journey represents only a fragment of the broader narrative surrounding the Isley Brothers. Each member of the group, with distinct backgrounds and personalities, played a vital role in enriching the collective sound of the Isley Brothers. The contributions of Rudolph and O'Kelly Isley Jr., along with other family members, were instrumental in shaping the group's musical identity. Their harmonies emerged not solely from musical synergy, but also from the profound bonds of brotherhood that united them. In the realm of music, disputes regarding band names and trademarks are prevalent. However, when such conflicts involve an iconic group like the Isley Brothers, the implications are significantly heightened, and the ensuing legal struggles often capture widespread media attention. In subsequent years, the Isley Brothers found themselves entangled in a legal confrontation concerning the rights to their own name. This dispute reverberated throughout the music industry, prompting critical discussions about the ownership of a brand that had long been associated with soulful music for generations. It became increasingly clear that the Isley Brothers were not simply disputing the control of their name, rather, they were engaged in a profound struggle to protect their musical legacy. Central to this issue was the ownership of the Isley Brothers trademark, a name that had achieved legendary status in the R&B genre, synonymous with innovation, creativity, and a rich history of musical contributions. This legal battle posed a considerable challenge for the musical siblings, as it was not merely about a brand, but about the very essence of their identity as artists. On one side stood Ron Isley and his family, who had dedicated themselves to preserving the legacy of the Isley Brothers. They aimed to retain control over the name, which had become a symbol of their artistic journey and the countless hits that had defined their career. Ron, often referred to as Mr. Biggs, had not only been a frontman, but also a key creative force behind the group's evolution. And he felt a deep responsibility to honor the legacy that had been built over decades. The trademark dispute initiated by former members of the Isley Brothers ensemble evolved into a lengthy legal confrontation that garnered significant attention from both fans and industry professionals. This was not just a battle over a name, it was a clash of ideologies and visions for the future of the Isley Brothers brand. As the two factions, those who remained with the original group and those who had left, asserted their claims to the name, the conflict grew increasingly heated. Each party remained steadfast, unwilling to reach a compromise, which only heightened the stakes of the situation. The public was captivated by the drama unfolding behind the scenes, as fans rallied around their favorite members and debated the implications of the dispute. Social media buzzed with opinions, and music industry insiders speculated on the potential fallout for the Isley Brothers' legacy. The legal proceedings became a spectacle, with court dates and rulings drawing attention from news outlets and music blogs alike. As the battle continued, it became evident that the ramifications extended beyond the courtroom. The Isley Brothers' music, which had once brought joy and unity to countless listeners, now became a focal point of division. The brothers' catalog, filled with timeless classics like Shout, Twist, and Shout, and Between the Sheets, was at risk of being overshadowed by the legal turmoil. Fans began to question what the future held for the Isley Brothers brand, and whether the music they loved would continue to thrive amidst the discord. The legal battle was not merely a matter of ownership. It was deeply intertwined with the emotional legacies of the Isley Brothers. The name represented years of hard work, creativity, and the rich history of their contributions to music. For the factions involved, the name was more than just a trademark. It was a symbol of their identity and artistic expression. As they vied for the right to use the name in their respective endeavors, the dispute took on a personal dimension, with feelings of betrayal, nostalgia, and pride surfacing amidst the legal arguments. As the case unfolded in the courts, it became clear that the resolution would have far-reaching implications. The judges would ultimately decide not only the fate of the trademark, but also the future trajectory of the Isley Brothers' legacy. The outcome would serve as a landmark case, setting a precedent for how similar disputes are handled within the music industry. This legal battle highlighted the often overlooked complexities of the music business, where contracts, agreements, and personal relationships can become entangled in ways that lead to conflict. The contrast between the harmonious melodies that the Isley Brothers had created and the discord of their legal struggles was stark. Their music had always been a celebration of love, unity, and joy, yet the reality of their situation revealed the darker side of fame and success. The intricate web of relationships and agreements that had once fostered their creativity now threatened to unravel the very fabric of their legacy. As the courts deliberated, the world watched, waiting to see how this chapter in the Isley Brothers story would conclude, and what it would mean for the future of artistic ownership in the ever-evolving landscape of the music industry. Absolving the heat of trouble, Ron's life experienced a series of unforeseen shifts, transitioning from the pinnacle of musical fame to the depths of financial despair and imprisonment. However, as the adage suggests, the true measure of a person lies not in the frequency of their failures, but in their ability to rise again. Following this tumultuous period, the artist embarked on an extraordinary journey aimed at reconstructing his life. His resilience in confronting adversity was truly extraordinary. Although his incarceration could have served as a breaking point, he instead viewed it as an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. In an environment starkly different from the music scene, Ron faced the necessity of adapting to the rigors of prison life. Yet his spirit remained intact. He transformed his experiences into artistic expression, crafting songs and lyrics that conveyed his newly acquired insights into life. As a result of his time behind bars, Ron emerged with a revitalized sense of purpose, resolute in his commitment to rebuild both his career and personal life from the ground up. The world had witnessed him at his nadir, but he was determined that this would not be the concluding chapter of his narrative. Shortly thereafter, he returned to the stage with an intensity that captivated audiences. His performances, now enriched by the depth of his life experiences, resonated profoundly with fans who had previously known him for his chart-topping successes, now witnessing a man who had confronted his inner struggles and emerged more resilient than ever. His journey exemplified the transformative power of music as a means of healing and redemption. His compositions evolved into anthems of resilience, motivating others to confront and surmount their own difficulties. His life had traversed a full arc, moving from the zenith of fame to the nadir of despair, and ultimately returning to the pinnacle of success. However, the narrative of the singer extended beyond mere personal redemption. It also highlighted the enduring connections of family. The Isley Brothers, despite their conflicts and legal disputes, remained united by their shared love for music. This collective passion propelled them forward, ensuring the continuation of their musical legacy. Fortunately for him, Ron's resurgence was met with admiration and support from both fans and fellow artists. The music industry acknowledged the importance of his journey and the profound influence of his work. Ultimately, Ron Lay's life story serves as a reminder that even amidst adversity, one can discover the fortitude to prevail. His transition from financial struggles and incarceration to a victorious return to the stage stands as a source of inspiration for anyone grappling with challenges. The musical contributions of the Isley Brothers have profoundly influenced the realms of R&B and soul, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to resonate across generations. Their harmonious melodies and rich soundscapes appeal to audiences of all ages, with iconic tracks such as Shout and That Lady standing as timeless classics that evoke joy and nostalgia. The legacy of these musical pioneers transcends their commercial successes. It embodies a commitment to authenticity, creativity, and an unwavering dedication to musical excellence. Their remarkable ability to forge deep emotional connections with listeners has solidified their status as enduring icons within the soul and R&B genres. Furthermore, Their narrative serves as a powerful illustration of the strength of familial bonds, demonstrating that despite conflicts and legal challenges, their mutual passion for music has kept them united. This underscores the notion that familial relationships can endure even the most formidable obstacles. Apart from career, let's talk about his personal life. Maybe we might get a fascinating story about him. Ron's relationship and personal life. Ronald Isley, a prominent figure in the music industry, entered into matrimony with Margaret Tinsley in 1960. Their union was blessed with the birth of their daughter, Trenisha Isley, in 1969, marking a significant chapter in Isley's personal life. However, as time progressed, Isley found love again, and in 1993, he wed the talented singer Angela Winbush. This marriage also brought joy to the couple with the arrival of their daughter, Tawana Isley, born during their time together. Unfortunately, their relationship faced challenges, and the couple ultimately divorced in early 2002. In 2004, Isley's health took a concerning turn when he suffered a mild stroke while in London. This health scare had a significant impact on his professional commitments, leading to the cancellation of an Isley Brothers tour, which was a disappointment for fans eagerly awaiting their performances. Despite this setback, Isley continued to navigate his personal life, and in September 2005, he found love once more when he married Candy Johnson, a talented background singer known for her work with the duo Johnson Sisters. Their marriage was further celebrated with the birth of their son, Ronald Isley Jr., in December 2006, adding another layer of joy to Isley's life. However, the following year brought new challenges as reports emerged indicating that Isley was facing kidney issues, a health concern that would require attention and care. Throughout these ups and downs, Isley initially resided in St. Louis, but he eventually made the move to Los Angeles, where he currently lives with his wife, Candy, and their son, Ronald Jr. This transition not only reflects a change in scenery, but also signifies Isley's ongoing journey as both a devoted family man and a legendary figure in the music world. In 2006, the renowned musician Isley found himself embroiled in serious legal troubles when he was convicted on multiple charges related to tax evasion. This conviction resulted in a staggering financial obligation to the Internal Revenue Service, amounting to over $3.1 million in unpaid taxes. The gravity of his situation was underscored by the fact that he was sentenced to 3 years and 1 month in prison, a sentence that was later upheld by the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, affirming the lower court's decision. Isley served his prison term at the Federal Correctional Institution, located in Terre Haute, Indiana, a facility known for housing federal inmates. His scheduled release date was set for April 13, 2010, marking a significant milestone in his journey through the criminal justice system. However, in October 2010, just a few months after his release from prison, Isley was granted an early transition to a halfway house. He moved to Dismas House, a facility in St. Louis designed to help former inmates reintegrate into society. After successfully completing his time at the halfway house, Isley was officially released from federal supervision on April 13, 2010. This marked the end of a challenging chapter in his life, allowing him to begin anew. Despite his efforts to move forward, Isley remains notable for his financial troubles, particularly as one of California's most significant delinquent taxpayers. He carries an outstanding debt of $303,411.43, which stems from a lien that was filed against him on October 22, 2002. This ongoing financial burden serves as a reminder of the legal and fiscal challenges he faced during this tumultuous period in his life. This is just a glimpse of what his life looks like. Would you like to know how all this started? Then keep watching. How it all started. Born in 1941 to Sally Bernice and O'Kelly Isley Sr., Ronald Isley emerged as a prominent figure in the world of music, being the third of 6 siblings in the Isley family. His brothers included O'Kelly Isley Jr., Rudolph Isley, Vernon Isley, Ernie Isley, and Marvin Isley, each of whom contributed to the family's rich musical legacy. The Isley brothers were deeply influenced by their upbringing, which was steeped in the traditions of gospel music. And like many of his siblings, Ronald began his musical journey within the church setting. From a remarkably young age, Ronald displayed an extraordinary talent for singing. At just 2 years old, he participated in a spiritual singing contest at the Union Baptist Church, where his impressive vocal abilities earned him $25. This opened his eyes to different ways of viewing his talent. This early recognition not only highlighted his innate talent, but also foreshadowed his future success in the music industry. By the age of 7, Ronald was already making waves in the music scene, performing on stage at prestigious venues such as the Regal Theater in Chicago. It was here that he had the opportunity to share the spotlight with some of the most celebrated artists of the time, including the legendary Dinah Washington. These formative experiences helped shape his musical style and provided him with invaluable exposure to the world of professional entertainment. Tragically, the Isley family faced a heartbreaking loss when the youngest of the original Isley brothers, Vernon, was born on June 18, 1943. His life was cut short on September 24, 1954, when he was struck by a vehicle while riding his bicycle, passing away at the tender age of 11. This devastating event profoundly impacted the family and served as a significant reminder of the fragility of life, even as the remaining brothers continued to pursue their musical aspirations and build a legacy that would resonate through generations. Signs of greatness. By the time he reached his early teenage years, Isley was not just a budding talent. He was actively performing alongside his brothers during church tours, where their harmonious voices resonated with congregations and left a lasting impression on audiences. Their performances were a blend of gospel and emerging popular music styles, showcasing their versatility and passion for music. Isley's early exposure to the stage culminated in a significant milestone when he made his television debut on the renowned show Ted Mack's Amateur Hour, a platform that launched many aspiring artists into the limelight. In 1957, at the age of 16, Isley, along with his older brothers O'Kelly and Rudy, who were 19 and 18 respectively, made a pivotal decision to relocate to the vibrant music scene of New York City. This move was fueled by their ambition to pursue a career in music, driven by the desire to reach a broader audience and make a name for themselves in the industry. The bustling streets of New York offered a wealth of opportunities, and the Isley brothers were determined to seize them. While in New York, the Isley brothers immersed themselves in the local music scene, recording doo-wop music for various local record labels. Their dedication and hard work paid off when they ultimately secured a significant contract with RCA Records in 1959, a major milestone that would pave the way for their future success. It was during this exciting period that the trio composed and released their inaugural single, Shout, a song that would go on to become a classic and a defining anthem of their career. By the summer of 1959, the Isley family had made a significant transition from their hometown of Cincinnati to a new residence in Englewood, New Jersey. This move not only marked a new chapter in their lives, but also positioned them closer to the heart of the music industry, allowing them to further develop their sound and expand their reach. The Isley brothers were on the cusp of a remarkable journey that would see them evolve into one of the most influential musical acts of their time, blending elements of rock, soul, and R&B to create a unique and enduring legacy. This determination took their career to an unexpected level. How they managed the spotlight. Isley has served as the most enduring member of the Isley brothers and has primarily taken on the role of lead vocalist, occasionally sharing this responsibility with his elder siblings. In 1969, he, along with his brothers, established T-Neck Records to gain creative autonomy from record labels, a move that followed a brief period with Motown. The group's musical style underwent a significant transformation with the release of the album 3 + 3 in 1973, which marked the full-time inclusion of brothers Ernie Isley and Marvin Isley, as well as brother-in-law Chris Jasper, who had been contributing instrumentally since the late 1960s. By the mid-1970s, Isley had settled in Teaneck, New Jersey. Following the passing of Kelly Isley in 1986 and Rudy Isley's transition to ministry in 1989, Ronald Isley has taken on the mantle of preserving and promoting the rich legacy of the Isley Brothers. He has done so both as a solo artist and with the support of his younger siblings, particularly Ernie Isley, who has played a significant role in continuing the family's musical journey. In 1990, Ronald achieved notable success when he collaborated with the legendary Rod Stewart on a rendition of the Isley Brothers' classic hit, "This Old Heart of Mine Is Weak for You." This collaboration not only showcased Ronald's enduring vocal prowess, but also introduced the timeless Isley sound to a new generation of listeners, propelling the song into the top 10 of the charts. He has collaborated with notable figures such as R. Kelly, Warren G., Tupac, and UGK, contributing his signature sound to their music and enhancing the overall appeal of their tracks. Ronald Isley's first official solo album, Mr. I, was released on November 30th, 2010. The album featured the lead single, No More, which resonated with fans and critics alike. Upon its release, Mr. I made a significant impact on the music charts, debuting at number 50 on the Billboard 200. The album's sales reached 22,243 copies, marking a significant milestone as it represented Ronald's first solo entry on that prestigious chart. This achievement not only highlighted his enduring talent, but also reaffirmed his place in the music industry as a solo artist, separate from the legacy of the Isley Brothers. Through these various projects and collaborations, Ronald Isley has successfully continued to honor the Isley Brothers' legacy while carving out his own path in the music world. In 2010, Ronald Isley, the legendary singer and member of the iconic Isley Brothers, received a prestigious Legend Award at the Soul Train Music Awards, recognizing his significant contributions to the music industry and his enduring influence on the genre of soul and R&B. This accolade celebrated not only his remarkable career, but also his impact on countless artists who followed in his footsteps. 3 years later, in 2013, Ronald Isley took a bold step in his solo career by launching his second solo album titled This Song Is For You under the E1 label. This album showcased his distinctive vocal style and artistic evolution, featuring a blend of classic soul sounds and contemporary influences. The release was met with enthusiasm from fans and critics alike, further marking his status as a solo artist, in addition to his work with the Isley Brothers. In recognition of his talent and artistry, Ronald was nominated for the Independent R&B Soul Artist Performance category at the Soul Train Music Awards in 2013. This nomination highlighted his continued relevance in the music scene and his ability to connect with audiences through his heartfelt performances. In 2014, Ronald Isley made a brief yet memorable appearance in the music video for Kendrick Lamar's track I. This collaboration introduced him to a new generation of listeners and showcased the timelessness of his artistry. His presence in the video served as a bridge between classic soul and modern hip-hop, illustrating the enduring legacy of his music and the respect he commands within the industry. Through these achievements, Ronald Isley has continued to inspire and influence artists across genres, proving that his artistry transcends time and remains vital in the ever-evolving landscape of music. Ronald Isley, a pivotal figure in the music industry, has made significant contributions that have shaped the landscape of popular music over the decades. His work, particularly through his collaborations with the Isley Brothers and contemporary artists like R. Kelly, has led to an extraordinary achievement. His singles have charted on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 for 6 consecutive decades. This remarkable span began in the 1950s, with the iconic hit Shout, a song that not only became a staple at parties and celebrations, but also marked the Isley Brothers' place in music history. As the decades progressed, Isley's influence continued to resonate, culminating in the 2000s with the hit Contagious, a collaboration with R. Kelly that showcased his ability to adapt to changing musical trends while maintaining his distinctive style. This adaptability is a testament to his enduring relevance in the music industry, as he has successfully navigated various genres, including R&B, soul, and funk. In addition to these landmark achievements, Isley's collaboration with contemporary artists has further expanded his reach. A notable example is his feature on Kendrick Lamar's critically acclaimed track, How Much a Dollar Cost, released in 2015. This collaboration not only introduced Isley's artistry to a new generation of listeners, but also achieved commercial success, reaching number 9 on the Billboard Bubbling Under Hot 100 chart. This accomplishment highlights his ability to remain relevant and influential in an ever-evolving musical landscape. Moreover, the Isley Brothers' 2021 release, Friends and Family, serves as another testament to their enduring legacy. While the single did not make it onto the main Billboard chart, it did manage to secure a position within the top 50 of the R&B and hip-hop chart, demonstrating that their music continues to resonate with audiences. This achievement further extends Isley's presence on Billboard charts to an impressive 8 decades, a feat that few artists can claim. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.